When people are first getting into wholesale, it's common to wonder how much you actually need to get started, right? How much is a good investment? What's that sweet spot? And to be perfectly honest with you, there's no specific number that you need to get started. However, the more you have, the better. The reason being is you can scale a lot faster and you'll be able to put a lot more money into products, which then you'll be able to recoup that money and reinvest it back into products. So it'll put you further on the metaphorical runway where you'll be able to take off with your business. Now, you can start with any amount, to be perfectly honest, especially if you want to leverage credit cards. Although I will say, if you're going that route, make sure that you're responsible with them. But if you're specifically talking about like cash on hand or debit cards and money in the bank, I would recommend minimum to at least have $1,000 in the bank to get started. Now, you can start with less, although keep in mind you're going to start further back on that runway and you're going to have to reinvest that money into more and more products before you're able to recoup some of that money and actually take some profit out of the business. And just the same, if you have more than 1,000, maybe 2,000, 3,000, once you get the hang of things, you'll then be able to deploy that capital a lot better, buy a lot more profitable products, and get your business up and running a lot smoother and a lot faster, and you'll be able to recoup a lot more of that profit and take some money out of the business. If you want to continue to scale, you're going to have to keep re-rolling that profit into more products. That comes with the territory. I would say though, if you're just starting out and you've never made a purchase yet, whether you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 300, you should start with a small buy first and learn the ropes. You can watch all the tutorials, whether they're my tutorials or other people's tutorials, and learn a lot from them and what to do and what not to do. But ultimately, you're going to learn a lot more through the process of actually going through and purchasing wholesale products, shipping them into FBA, and learning the ropes of how to actually sell them, what specific problems arise, potential things that you might not have accounted for, and so on and so forth. So I always recommend, no matter how much you have to start, always do a small test buy in the beginning and maybe spend a few $100s, even if you have a few $1,000s that you're ready to invest into the business, because you don't want to make a mistake on a large order on your first time. Make a small test purchase, ship it into FBA, learn the ropes, and you'll learn a lot more by doing it than you ever will watching tutorials.